All right, today I'm going to show you how to update some fields dynamically using Salesforce Flow. What we're going to do in this one is when an opportunity amount is greater than or equal to $1 million, we're going to update the related account to a VIP record type, and we're going to update the account owner to the VIP owner. So I did do a little pre-work here, and one of those things was to create a VIP owner checkbox on the user object. I've also created a account record type, and this is going to help us avoid hard coding IDs within the flow. And we want to avoid hard coding IDs in the flow to make it easier to maintain, especially if it's being maintained by somebody other than the creator of the flow. The other thing I've done here is I have not put the criteria in the entry conditions, and this allows us to add on to this flow at a later date so that we are not creating one-off flows for one object. We want to minimize the amount of flows we have per object. So this is what we call dispatcher flow, and we can add on to this if we want. So I'll show here we have this record triggered flow is on the opportunity object whenever a record is created or updated. And like I mentioned, no condition requirements. And because we are updating a related record, it is actions and related records. If we were updating just the opportunity that triggered the flow, then we would do fast field updates. So because we don't have entry criteria, we need to determine right away what we're trying to do here. So we're looking to see if an opportunity is greater than $1 million. So we are checking the opportunity amount greater than or equal to $1 million. If it is, we are going to go down this branch here. If it's not, we are actually just going to end the flow in this case. So because we are updating a related record, we need to get that record that we're updating so that the flow knows what to update. So we've got our get record here where the ID matches the opportunity account ID. And then I like to assign it to a new record variable that I've created within the flow. And the reason I like to do that is just that sometimes I find that it can be buggy if you're just working with the record variable from the get. So you can see right here, I've created a new one. I just assigned the ID of the account from our get right here. And then again, I'm gonna keep saying the word dynamically. I don't want to hard code any IDs. So we're gonna get our user that has the VIP owner checkbox equal to true. And then again, in order to avoid hard coding an ID, we're going to get our record type where the developer name equals VIP account. And again, with avoiding using the hard coded ID, we see names here. So that makes it easy for anybody to come in here and know exactly what we're doing without having to go and search for what that ID correlates to. So now that we have the information that we need within the flow, we're going to assign that to our account that we want to update. So we're going to use our account record variable, and we're going to set the ID to be the ID of the VIP record get. And our account owner is going to be the user that has the VIP user checkbox as true. And so this assignment is where we've made our updates, and now we just need to commit those updates. So that's what this update element is here. And we're just going to update everything we did in our account record variable. Now, what you always want to do is debug and make sure that you have everything working properly. So I'm going to do this as updated. I've got a test opportunity. The amount is only 500,000. So if I change this to 1 million, make sure we got enough zeros there. That should be good. I think it's more than 1 million. So, and we run this, we see that it completed without any errors. So if you run through here, we know that the amount was greater than $1 million. It found our related record, which was this red bedroom records, this record right here on our test opportunity. It assigned that account to our record variable, and then it successfully found our VIP user and our VIP record type for the account. And then it made those updates again in the assignment, and our update element here actually committed those. So our flow works. We can now activate. And if we want to test it in the live environment here, which I always recommend after a successful debug, we'll refresh just to make sure it can take in those flow changes. We'll change this here. So now we've got our amount set to 1 million. We save, visit our account here. We can see that it has a VIP owner and a record type of VIP account. So our flow is working. We did not hard code any IDs, and now anyone can, any other system admin can go in there and easily understand what we've just done.